Good afternoon, ladles and jelly spoons. It's a bit of a cloudy day today. Maybe you can just see it over here. If I whiz that round. There you go. And the toaster. Oh, you can see it reflected in the thing at the back there. That's even better. Cool dude. Yeah, you are watching Balcony Banter. We're at home. There is no Cleo today. She's we did say. So what's Christine on? Can you hear me, Mother?
Yes, I can.
I've got to invite me, send me the link. And I think the subtitles are on as well, so that's good. So I've got the link on my phone. So I'm going to send him a link based on email. So get this and forward to Adam. A-D-A-M. Hossein. There we go. Shoom. Off we go. Ground news is grounding to a halt. And YouTube, let's see if we're on. View the channel. So, Balcony Banter, we are live. Ground news is... There we go, sound looks good. Right, so ladles and jelly spoons. We've sent the invitation out to Adam. He can come on anytime he likes. Anne-Marie's on. Stephen Uck's on. Oh, I'll start at the top. It's Craig's on. Evening Tim and Alcohol Dudes. Alcohol Dudes, I like that. It's all cool dudes, right? He's written, but he didn't put a space, so I read it as Alcohol Dudes. So that's what we're going to be from now on.
Yeah,
we're Alcohol Dudes.
Dudes.
So I'm having a doubly latte, a doubly Malta, sorry, not a doubly latte, in a Regensburg mug. There you go. Oh, I forgot to do the, what's it called? There we go. That's better. So let's pour this. You've got to be very careful on this because you can't see it coming up. You don't know how much froth's on it. But I tell you, what you got to do is just before the edge, stop pouring, and that is a perfect head on a perfect pint of Regensburg in a Stur, which is a Stein. And a Stein can only be a stone mug. It can't be a glass mug. Very good. Very good. Derek Walker says, good evening. Garin Davis, good evening. Adam held. And it was held because if you forget to put a space after a full stop, then it looks like you're saying something dot something, which Google interprets as a link and holds the comment in case you're sending me a link to a porn site or something like that. David Kelsey's on. Emma Kelly's on. CC's. Davey Butler. I love you, Butler. Daniel's Adventures is on. Ian the Volley King. Daniel. Everything that's a Daniel. Craig. Hi, Louise. Again, Louise, thank you so much for your support there. Green's Adventures. I believe you're coming over soon. We don't need anything. In fact, if anybody's coming over, we really don't need anything, do we, kid?
Nope.
They really don't need anything. And if we do need something that we can only get from wherever you're coming from, we will contact you. So thank you so much. I know a lot of people come over and bring us stuff, and we really do appreciate when it happens. But we would prefer you to have a wonderful holiday and not put stuff in the bag that you're traipsing around. So I felt really bad for Lee and Annie this week because they made the total effort to get a hat for Webby, which ended up being too small for him, and a fantastic T-shirt for me, which I was so excited about, but it was way too big. It looked like a tent.
Because my husband
I lost a lot of weight, so thank you so much for you guys doing that. But it's always upsetting when something like that happens. Not to worry though, because two things can happen. I can either give it you back and you can take it back and change it or get the money back, Or I've got Foggy coming over in January, and that's a perfect size for him, and I shall donate it to Foggy. And also I've got Mike Hudak coming over this month, who loves these caps, and he's got a smaller head than Webby, as we know, so I can give it to him. So your presents will not go unappreciated. So you let me know what you want to do. If you want to take them back and get your money back, that's fine by me. And just make sure that we can meet you before you go home, obviously. And the other thing would be, if you don't mind us gifting it to others and telling them who it's from, then we shall do that as well. Well, thank you very much for that. Green's Adventures we did. Daniel's Cleo's not on because she did a night shift last night. It was the midnight mass, I think it was, up in Plaza de España for the beginning, or actually it's the middle of the, not the Lustrales. Lustrales was last month, wasn't it? Patronales. The Patronales is a whole month of festivals. In fact, I've got the thing here. Fiestas Patronales de Adeje. So it's for Adeje. Let me just go back to this one. And let me go to autofocus. That's better. So this is Fiestas Patronales de Adeje. And get me back on here. There you go. So I'm going to read them out for all the fiestas if you're interested. So 12th of October was last night, and it was the Cross Popular Dia de Adeje 2025 in the Campo Municipal de Football in Adeje at 8 till 10 in the morning. And then Repique Tradicional de Campañas y Traza de Gaetas and del Dia de Virgen. And 1845, traslado de enseña municipal desde el ayuntamiento hasta la iglesia matriz. So it's going from the enseña municipal to the town hall. And at 19 o'clock, in the iglesia parroquial de Santa Ursula, so in the parochial church of Santa Ursula, there's a solemn Eucharist. That was at 19. Oh, no, it wasn't. It wasn't midnight then, but anyway, and she couldn't park close, so she had to walk all the way up from the post office, basically, and that's really killed her back, because you know Cleo's not got the best backs, of course. I'm going to go back to Chris as well, so we can see her. She likes that, don't you? There was a procession as well, and they entered the Virgin at 23:30. There was a concert of Pedro Guerra. Pedro Guerra was a guy that was to do with human rights, I think, and in Plaza de España, and at midnight Verbena with the Grupo Passion Gomera. So that was a midnight concert. Today, between 11 and 2 in the Adeje Land, which is like a kiddies park, by the Campo Football. Okay, the football pitch opposite the, what's it called? Opposite the health centre, not the health centre, the fitness centre. On the way up to Adeje, you pass it, there's like a climbing frame and a little outdoor track and Olympic swimming pool, fitness, all that stuff. And there, in the football place up opposite, there was a kiddies playground. They built the kiddies playground. So midday was Encuentros a Calle Grande, and so they went on a march up the main street. On now is another children's playground at the same place, and at 7 o'clock in the Iglesia Santa Ursula there's going to be a solemn Eucharist and a procession of the Venerada Imagen. I don't know what that is, but it's a procession of somebody. And then at 9:30 there's a concert in Plaza de España. So you're not too late for that. If you get the bus from the back end there, it's either the 473, I think it is, either from Los Gigantes way or from Los Cristianos way. You can nip up to that and see the concert, La EMA, Concierto de la EMA.
Is it a Catholic concert?
I'm not sure. It just says de la EMA, so it's assuming you know what it is. It could be just a woman called Emma on a harp or something like that, I don't know. Or it could be something other than that. Okay. Before I carry on, I'm going to see Anne Hugs, Daniel, Adam, Hi Greens. Not having much luck with ASA to get my drone operator ID. I was talking to Paz about that, and I can't get to the things that you get to because I'm in Europe, so I just get the European one. But what you've got to do is to log in as a foreigner, and I don't know how to do that, or I've never done it, so I don't know how bad that is. But what Paz did say was he got an operator's license not in Crete, where was he? In an island in the Mediterranean, I can't remember it. What's the one that's sort of British? In between Italy and Israel. Anyway, whatever that island is, he got one there, and that's valid here. So if you have another European country drone operator with a number, then that's okay. Having said that, if you've got a British one, it doesn't count here. But nobody has ever stopped to ask. Nobody has ever stopped to ask. I'm not saying you should do without, but worst comes to worst, claim ignorance, I would say. That's not me telling. Okay. Trisha's on, Daniel, Anne, Craig, Louise, and Joe Early's on. Happy Monday, everybody. Con Lynch, there we go, he's on. Louise. Oh, missed a load there. Christine's hair looks lovely.
Thank you.
It's about time she got it cut then, isn't it?
Yeah.
every time I say, oh, your hair's looking great, she gets it bloody cut and she looks like an old woman again. But I'm sure it'll be okay this time.
Those single hair that is too long and...
Oh, do you want me to do it? Zzzt.
Nah.
I'll get my thing there. Maisie's over in Tenerife in 2 weeks. Can't wait for the first time. Where are you going, Maisie? Craigie C, evening Christine and Tim, all in the chat. Happy balcony banter. Craigie C, thank you so much for all your contributions too. Dundee Durrick's on, John Patton. Everybody saying hi. Wendy and Ian are on. Alan's Homemade Vlogs, good evening, just for a few minutes. Enjoy the few minutes, and thanks for popping in. NTM video just uploaded, there we go, so let's go and see NTM video. He's North, what would you call him now? T, I'll think of something that goes with that. Ruth's on. How's the green? Shared on Facebook. If everybody shared on Facebook, I'd be a millionaire tomorrow. Thanks, Daniel. West Country Mudlarks. I think we've seen you before. Welcome. Alan's Homemade Vlog. Okay, we did the Joe, we did that. Greens, have you recovered from the other day? All day drinking? Oh dear. I think for everyone for your wonderful condolence messages, very touched and grateful. Anytime, my friend. Well, not anytime, but you know what I mean. I'm sure it's our pleasure. No, it's not our pleasure. I'm taking all that back. My mouth's working, my brain isn't. Scotsman Kevin. Hi Kevin, got your message, thank you very much. Keith Glasgow. Keith, tomorrow morning I'll pick you up at your hotel and then we'll drive down to the Valdez Centre and Park. Then we'll have a walk down towards the mural maybe and back around the church, and at 10 o'clock we're going to end up back in the Valdez Centre for a coffee, and then I can have a coffee till 10:30. Then I got to bugger off because Christina wants me back home. So that's
when will you bring back?
When I'm finished drinking coffee, what I'll do is I'll take Keith back to wherever he wants to go, and then I'll go to the thingy centre and take you watching. But I'm just gonna.
If you're a little bit late, it's better.
Oh, bacon butty.
Because it's a mistake. and I might sleep a bit longer.
Uh-huh.
Don't have to turn me over.
I won't have to turn you over, okay. Tomorrow. Just leave you rotting. Okay. Kevin, have I got your email address? No, I've just got Kevin Gallagher. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy. No. Copy the link. I'm going to send you a link, Kevin. You can use it if you want, but don't press it in. I'll tell you. So, Kevin, I've sent you. Edit. Reselect screens. No. There we go.
I was waiting with my camera. Hey.
The camera's here.
Camera's here. Hey.
Cool, dude. Oh, we got a very bad connection with Adam.
My dog as well, is it?
Needs to put a light on. Put big light on. Put big light on. So what we're going to try and do is this one as well. There he is. Cool, dude. Stephen Hook. Did I miss somebody? I think I did. That's what you get for chatting amongst yourselves. Hand pink waving. That's going to be Marge. Hi, Marge. How's your man? He was saying he's just getting over stuff and it's all treatable. So I'm glad that's okay. Oh no, it was Magnetronus. I thought it was Marge. Scotsman on Tim. Yep, saw that. Back from a lovely week in Poland, where all the Poes come from. Po. Dipsy, la la, Po. Hey, where's he gone? Where's he gone? Oh, it looks like Vinny's on as well. Just coming taking to Zip World in Festiniog. He's been flying down a massive zip wire. Wow. I hope you filmed it. I hope you filmed it. No, okay. All the latest vlogs of me and Jassy up now. Mine, Jassy's channel, plus a few others up now too. Yep, go ahead and check Daniel out and go and check Jassy out. Both those people do need your love. Orcus Whaling, DJ have messed up the DJ5 in advertising. It's $2.49. They put a tolerance of £5 with a silly camera, and countries are not happy with it. Yeah, I don't think it is that. Watch broken again, Tim. No, what it is, it's I usually take it when it's hanging off, and they think that we're smashing it. But Christina wears it in bed, and I can see there's a little bit of give in between the watch, right? So I want to show him that it's the glue's coming unstuck slowly, and not that it's some sort of thing like that. So I want to show him that it's. To tell you the truth, they should be waterproof, these watches, right? And I don't think that's waterproof anymore. So if you want to take Christine swimming, then that's another thing.
Without watch.
Exactly. Buffering. Oh yeah, we dropped a load. I think the problem is the link to the Steve A channel. Not seen that before. Ever seen that? The Steve A channel. Daniel replied now, Keith. Where's Steve A? The Steve A channel. Go to channel. Steve A channel. He's got 13 subscribers and 7 videos. And the last one was 3 Threepens Prince Borg ship. Oh, a 3D print. I read it as Threepens, like 3D, way before your time. And Tenerife 7 days ago with 11 views. Oh, this was 2024. Go ahead and check out that channel. It's not doing it, is it? Let's do it manually then. There you go. Cool dude. Back in the room, back in the room. That was 2024, the Steve A channel. You got to get some more videos up, Steve, if we're going to get you to 1,000 people. Dennis McCarthy's on, looking very Mediterranean, Christine and Tim. We are Mediterranean these days. Actually, we're Macronesian. That's what we are, isn't it? Macronesian. And we're down at the bottom now. Steve A channel. There you go, Anne-Marie. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're still dropping frames. It looks like 1,788. We got Adam on. Done the cleaning and washing job search. Applied for a sales assistant, store assistant, trainee, office administrator. Well done and good luck. I've been watching stuff about AI, and the AI that I'm using to do like music and video and stuff. That's sort of like playing with a tool, right? But the real thing is they're pushing for GAI, General Artificial Intelligence, which means that they're going for a bigger intelligence thing there. I'm smaller. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Spell it out.
Oh, it's...
Oh, good face, okay. Oh, got that wrong. There we go. Two Slick Nick's on. Is Wes up and running, Tim? Mr. Travel on said. Is Wes up and running, Tim? Mr. Travel on said it's not in Lanzarote. I don't know what Wes is. I think if it's like the EES, I think we were trying to say, then it's going to be very, very slow. I think there's only one flight, and Madrid is they're testing it on one flight arriving in Madrid on day one, and then it's going to be slowly rolled out up until next January, I think. So it is up and running, but probably not in Tenerife South as we speak. I think the infrastructure is there, but it's not being used.
What are they testing? What are they testing?
The entry-exit system, where the people who are not in the European Union put their passport in, get the face recognition and the four-finger fingerprint, and then the next time you come in, it's easier to get in. So, yeah, I think that's what it is. Hey, cool dude. Can we show this? That's Owen on the zip wire. Cool dude.
What was it?
Didn't you see it?
Oh.
Hang on. That's Owen.
Yeah?
He's also a wheelchair user. And they put him on a zip wire and threw him off a mountain.
Oh, wow.
Cool dude. I hope you can still hear me then. Could you still hear me then? I don't think you could actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Let's go back to this. Cross fingers. EES up and running, Tim. Mr. Traveller said. No, Spain are actually, as I said, starting it on one flight entering Madrid on day one, and then it will be slowly rolled out to the rest of Spain. So don't hold your breath. And the thing is, some people are doing it anyway. So, but I don't think, I'm not sure. Okay, let's see if we do this then. Is that better? Is that better? Okay. Living the dreams on whilst eating.
Are they eating?
We don't know what they're eating.
Tell us, we need ideas.
Yeah, we do need ideas because we didn't plan anything today. I've got little tortillas, but I've got nothing to put on them. Well, I've got sausage and I've got cheese. I've got something like that. I don't have any beans or anything like that. I already had the beans. I don't have any lentils. I don't have any fresh vegetables apart from onion tomato. We could have cheese, onion, tomato on little corn tortillas.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a little bit of spice. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do cheese, onion, tomato. What are they called? Not crackers.
Yaps.
This guy's having too much fun. Dave's on. That's better, Tim. Okay, we'll keep with that one. Kevin didn't come in yet, but I'm not really expecting him to come in. I just sent him the link just in case. Has he read it yet? No, he hasn't even read it yet. He might be filming as we speak. Who knows? Yeah, let us know how you get on. So what else we got? Oh yeah, I didn't do the rest of these today. So we got the tomorrow, which is Tuesday, martes. We've got the Children's Festival at 6 o'clock in Plaza de España up in Adeje. So if you've got any children, you want to go up there. There's the Adventures of Coco and Pepe. So I think that's some sort of like show. On Wednesday at 9 o'clock in Plaza de España, you've got Gala de Mayores con las representantes de los diferentes barrios municipal. So it's the gala of the older people. Actuation musical de Sheila Durthal. So on Jueves, the 16th, 8 o'clock, there is the Day of Humor with Dario Lopez, Kaiki Perez, Saul Romero, and Yaneli Hernandez. And those are like stand-up comedians here in Spain, also in Plaza de España. So if your Spanish is any good, you can go and see them at 8 o'clock, Plaza de España in Adeje. This is the big plaza between the church and the town hall up in Calle Grande in Adeje. If you want to get there, you get any bus to the Adeje Central, which is 473 goes there, I know, from both ends. So Los Gigantes or Los Cristianos, 473 will drop you off at the Adeje Central. It used to be called El Circo, but they've changed the name now to be Adeje Central. On Friday at 9 o'clock, you've got Adeje Vibes with DJ David Perez, La Osha, Tai Leon, Grupo de los 600, Yet Garabi, and DJ Kajwi also. So from 9 o'clock till open end, you've got all these different DJs and people coming on. And on Saturday the 18th from midday, you've got the 7th Festival of the Solistas in Calle Grande, so that's in the main drag up the hill. And at 6 o'clock, Santa Misa in the Church of Santa Ursula. And then at 9 o'clock, you've got the XL Festival Folclórico, Via de Adeje, Acerbo, organised with the Grupo de la Escuela Municipal de Folklore in Adeje. So I don't know what the XL Festival Folclórico is, but it's a festival anyway. 9 o'clock, and then at 11 o'clock you've got Verbena and the DJ Sister Vibes the Orchestra Corintio de la Orchestra Sabrosa. So that's going to be a great one there from 23 o'clock on Saturday. And then on Sunday the 19th is the end with the 11 o'clock you have the, I think it's, what's it called, the thing, the procession. And then at 1 o'clock, Romaria Los Patronos del Municipio se terminó Gran Verbena Fin Fiestas, up in the, with orchestras and everything on Saturday afternoon, 1 o'clock. So 11 o'clock is the procession from the church, and then at 1 o'clock you've got the fiesta in the Plaza de España in Thingy. And I'm sure if you go to adehi.es, there is an English version there somewhere that Cleo did. So that's information of all the festivals we've got in Adehi this week, which is really, really interesting for you guys. We don't go up there for the simple reason is getting there's a pain in the bum in a wheelchair, and being there in a wheelchair, you're arse height to everybody. So Chris doesn't like that, do you? And to go, what's the word? To be go sightseeing, you can't see that well, can you? I mean, I suppose the music would be okay, but getting there and being in a crowd of people isn't going to happen, really. Ah, Kevin's on a bus. Okay, cool dude. Mine's back to normal. We haven't dropped any frames since the last time we dropped frames, so it should be okay. Check your message regarding my new intro. Check your messages. I don't have one. Unless you've used Facebook, that I don't use. I don't use Facebook Messenger. If it's an email, I don't have an email for you from you either. So either use WhatsApp or email, please. Let me just show you. If I go to web and I go to timothydowd.com, TIMOTHYWD.com/, don't know why slash isn't on the same thing, about EBOUT, and done. And this is it. Can you still hear me, Mother? Yes, you can. If you go to the bottom of the page, this is our message. This is Christine's message. This is me drinking a can of beer. And at the bottom is where we live, my address, and my WhatsApp and email. So you can get everything there that you need. Let's get rid of that. Get back onto that one. No, that one was better, wasn't it? There we go. For some reason, Owen likes being arse-height with some people. Females mostly. Oh, I shall class myself in that then, as mostly not female. I spelt female wrong today. Yeah, I was looking for female laugh, right? Because I was putting some sound together, and I've got this sound design thing that I bought 2 years ago, and it was good, but it wasn't that great, and they've just updated it for free into the latest version, and it is fantastic. You can go in, I'll do a whole thing on it. It's called ADD, it's called Audio Design Desk. In fact, what I'll do is I will try and put a video up about, or I'll send you a link to a video that you can watch all about it. This guy, and he goes, and he puts sound design on a video. So basically there's no sound on the video, right? And he puts in footsteps, sword clashes, shots being fired. It's amazing how he does it. Amazing. To put it again.
How did you guys female or wrong?
FEMAIL, like mail, the mailbox.
Okay.
So I wrote female laugh, and it didn't find it. I thought, that can't be right. So I put laughter, and the first thing that came up was female laugh. I went, yeah, oh, right, I bet I spelt it wrong. Excuse me. I meant look on here, Tim. I'll just write it again. Names keep going funny, Tim. Names keep going funny. Name at. I really don't know what that means. Tip it again. Fun. No Tim on here. Did I put you in timeout? Sorry, Louise. Louise. Getting timeout there, young lady. Mine's back to normal. Check your message regarding my new intro. What, Tim, what does my name appear weird? What does my name appear weird? It's great. It doesn't appear weird. Oh, Tricia. Neil, I was thinking of you the other day, this morning, in fact, because of the terrible weather in the Balearics. Shall I hide? My name came up with a number as well. Oh dear. There we go. Daniel Holmes. Okay, what this is, you've got two things on YouTube. Let me just make this brighter. Hang on. That's not it. That one. There we go. So I've got it on automatic now, so it should be bright. So you've got two names. You got your handle, which is at, and then whatever it is, and usually that gives you the name that you put in plus a number and a unique number at the end, and then something that you can change every 30 days, which is who you are. And I changed my at handle to Timothy Dowd, and my title to Timothy Dowd -LWMST, because that's what it used to be, so people can find me on both. And I think what's happening here is they've reverted from your title to your handle. So the handle is the at sign. So if you look at a channel, you'll see here the Steve A channel. You've got the Steve-A- channel as the title. Let me do it here. Right, and then underneath you got the handle. So the top one is the title, which you usually see in front of your comment, and the bottom one's the handle, which is allocated typically by the system unless you go in and change it manually. And this at whatever it is has to be unique. It has to be, nobody else in the world has to have that, which is, I'm lucky to have at Timothy Dowd, because there must be millions of Timothy Dowds. Not as good looking as me, but there must be millions of them. Pops on.
Either.
Yeah, don't put any X's in. Hi, lovely pair of humans, says Helen, with two X's, but our moderators have to do that. Lovely pair, check Vinny name, last dig comment. Does it matter? Does it matter? Morrison's. Ooh, that's posh for you. Name at. Names keep going funny. Don't worry about it. It's not. I meant look on here, Tim. I can't find it, Dan. You got to write it again. Sorry about that. Just write it again, or send me a message, or send me an email. None of which has arrived. Oh dear. It's empty. I'm going to make. I've probably screwed it up now. Oh, here he comes, going down the street. 1836. You right, Adam? Adam, I'm looking at you now. Are you okay? Cool dude. We like having Adam on, but I do because he's not talking, I do sometimes forget about him, and I apologise for that, Adam. If you're reading the subtitles, I'm sorry that I don't talk to you a lot. Okay, Chris.
Yeah.
What's news for you?
I finally arrived in the future. because Tim taught me how to turn on the light in the living room with my mobile phone.
Thanks to Andy Parks. Thank you to Andy Parks.
Thank you, Andy Parks, whoever that is.
I don't think you've ever met him. No. So what else?
And he told you.
He gave you the plug.
Okay.
It's a plug.
And I still gotta practice because my fingers end up sometimes at the wrong place.
Okay.
But it's our best.
So I've just got to get a. Oh, not that one. That one. It's better. That's better. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a cable. So if you can entertain them for a couple of minutes. Or a couple of seconds.
Me before. Might be out of subjects.
Out of subjects? You must be boring then.
Yeah. As I said, the brothers getting a bit gloomy.
It is getting gloomy, isn't it? Oh, you don't mean the weather? The weather. So I'm going to show this now. Migrants invading our country. Is that the Huguenots? So let's go into HDMI 1. I'm plugged phone in. Okay, ladles and jelly spoons. We're going to get HDMI 1 in. And we're going to have a look at Daniel's new thing. So let's make sure that HDMI 1 is on. There you go. And take a look at this. Let me turn me off as well. USB 2. There we go. So take a look at this.
And that Polanski had.
So there we go. So let's put that in there. There was no sound on it, Daniel, was there not? Using ChatGPT. That's good. ChatGPT. There was no sound on it.
Where is Adam at the moment? Is in Britain?
Yeah. You're very welcome. 83 watching, there you go. Yeah, everybody has now got a number, I think, apart from Michelle. Ruth's son. Michelle looks good. You're going to put some music on. The best way to do music at the moment is to generate it. Go to Suno, SUNO. You can get a free account there, and you can create music there, or get an Envato account, Envato Elements. I recommend that. Or if you want to get real music, then go to my link in the description and subscribe to Epidemic Sound. Then you can use a load of stuff there, including everything. But I'm more into this this ADD. It's really a great thing. It's I'm actually going to put something on. Helen's on. Helen, I thought you were coming over this year. I thought, or have you been already? But yeah, we'd love to see you again.
Is that a different Helen?
A different Helen. This is Helen Miller from 3 years ago.
Okay.
Lady with the Hat, I think it is, if I'm right. You are watching timothydowd.com on Balcony Banter. So many tech choices these days. Don't you get copy strikes? No, because I buy the music that I use. So I either create the music through AI, which you can use for free, as long as you don't sell it as a music track. So you can't like create a song and then go, here is my latest song, and sell the song on Spotify or something like that. What you have to do, you have to use it in something else, like in a podcast or in a vlog or whatever. So it's got to be part of another project, and you can utilize the song or the music as a background, or as I suppose you could do sort of a DJ type thing with all your songs on it, but you can't sell the track as it is. You can't say this is my song. In Suno, there's quite a few on here actually. Can I log into Suno? I don't think I can. But I could plug it in here. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's see this again. HDMI 1, see if it's coming in. Yeah, HDMI 1's coming in. So that is on. Adam is off. Splash is on. Web source overlay. And USB 2 is AFV. Audio follows video, which is good. So what I'm going to do now is, you won't hear me now, but I'm going to play my latest songs that I've created. So I've got 7 songs. So let's go to the library, that's better. The Heartbeat of Thunder. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you this. Does it go this way? No. It's going to be upright. So I'll tell you what we can do. No, we'll leave it like this. So I'm going So what that was a track that I put in where I wanted a fast-paced, percussive, cinematic track. So I just created that very, very simply. It does it for you, and then you can put that as a background into a fast-paced, cutting intro, and cut to the beat. So what I normally do is I put the song down on the bottom of the timeline, and then every time there's a beat, I'll cut or put a marker. And then when I'm putting film or clips into that, I'll make sure the clips are the same length as the beats. Not every beat, but maybe 1 beat, 2 beat, and then skip 2 to get a longer one, and then do a transition. And then when the music has a rise or a change of tempo or a change of pitch, I'll put something else in and put a nice little transition in there. And then you can do those things like... basically this is one I've done. You've probably seen it before. Roll intro, Sting, midweek meetup, intro, Helix, Grav, Coffee Boom. Oh, it's not on here. I thought I had YOLO cast demo. Can I put one up there? No, I can't, no. You just sent me a message, Daniel. I'll look at it later. But anything that you haven't got a license for is copyright, unless you've got it from a source which allows you to use it. So I'm just going to check. I can't. If you've created it with AI, then yes, you can use. They can use anything that's created with AI as long as it's part of something else. You're not passing it off as your own work. You're anyway. I'll have to look at that to find what it is, and I can't look at it right now. So if we go back to Suno, this is the last one I wrote, and all I wrote this is I wrote a lullaby, and I gave it 2 lines. So here we go.
I'll meet you in the treetops. We can sway on every branch. We'll go dancing on the rooftops with a belly full of laughs. Las Americas, here I come. Las Americas, here I come. We can swim out in the moonlight.
I won't make you listen to it all, especially for. It looks like it's put Adam to sleep. Oh, that's a lullaby for you. Wakey, wakey, Adam. And yeah, so Las Americas, Here I Come was the refrain that I put in, and then just said make a lullaby with this as the refrain. And then I put another one in called TimothyDowd.com. So I'm going to let you see this one now.
She's an overnight girl, not a girl of the night. There's a world of difference between the two. One is fly by night, the other one is gone overnight, like an iceberg in the sun. She's one in a million. TimothyDowd.com. Where do you go when you wanna be gone? I wanna be gone. I wanna be gone. I wanna be gone. TimothyDowd.com. Where do you go when you want?
TimothyDowd.com. So it's right. It's fun to do that. You don't need to know any tech actually. You just need to know where to download the app, and that app is free. If you use AI has got different models, large language models, and the better they get, the higher the version number. So I think I'm using version 5 at the moment on this, and the free version only allows you to up to version 3 or 4, I think. So you don't get a fully rounded song out of it, but you get a tune out of it. Daniel was saying that he uses music from YouTube Studio. YouTube Studio is no problem as long as you only use it on YouTube, and certain tracks don't allow you to monetize. So if your channel is monetized, be careful of that, because you'll end up splitting the payment. But if you're not getting more than 1,000 views per video, you're not going to earn much anyway. I think 1,000 views per video, I get maybe 4 to 6 euros on those. So if I'm splitting that, it's like 3 euros. Plus 40% goes straight to Google anyway, so I'm only getting 3 euros, and I've got to split that in half. So I don't really care, to tell you the truth. In fact, I can use any type of copyrighted music I want, as long as I'm not monetizing it. So as long as he's not an obscure Indian or Spanish singer that doesn't want his stuff being put on the internet, which I think is totally stupid, where they actually ban the video, that it's not watchable. You should be okay with any music. I wouldn't really worry about it, to tell you the truth. It's a difference between $1 and $2 or $6 and $4. So, or euros 10 to 7. Brilliant, Tim. Thank you very much. So yeah, Suno, S-U-N-O is that one. I actually did. I did put in some lyrics that I wrote in the 80s into a song, and 2 of them. Let me just show you this one.
Early morning getting light. I wish I'd had an early night instead of celebrating till the dawn. As I stifle a gaping yawn to face the day just as I am, a featureless face and a shallow man, drained of any self-respect, a social outcast, a human reject.
So that was that one. There's more verses to that, but I didn't write that in because I couldn't remember them all. I've got them somewhere.
It's actually very good.
That's what I thought. Yeah, because if you put your own lyrics in, then at least you've added to the creative thing. So if you've got a poem that or any type of lyrics that you've got, you just put the lyrics in, and if you put square bracket verse, and then write the verse, and then square bracket chorus, then you can it'll make it like the chorus and the verse in the song. So basically, what you're doing is you're creating a track based on your creativity. So it's sort of a collaboration with an AI musician, and you can also go ahead and download the stems. So basically I could download the blues guitar, the drums, the bass and the rhythm, and then select the drums and say I want the drums to be a different type, or I want the drums to be played by, I don't know, some famous drummer, you know, Keith Moon or something like that, in the style of. And so you can actually change, it'll do the first draft for you, and then you can change the stems, or you can just change the whole thing. Just say, yeah, I like this tune, but play it in the sound of the Police or the sound of Pink Floyd or whatever. So that's pretty cool. And right, Tim, can we get back to talking? No, it's my show. I'm going to play you one more. Go on, a cup of tea. Oh, that one.
God is me and God is you. We are God and God is truth. Not fancy hats and hypocrites, rhetoric spouting from pulpits, hymns that no one understands, church organs and gospel bands. It's out of date and I don't see why I should get up on a Sunday The vicar asks for volunteers. He's greeted with silent jeers. They say they'll help, but never come. It's not really their idea of fun. The roof is falling and the grass is uncut. Someone must help, I would, but a feeble excuse is often given. And round the bend the vicar's driven. Why do heads of religion get so rich when there's kids running about without a stitch? Give us this day our daily bread, and cheese and wine and meat and veg, pies and pizzas, fish and chips, kebabs and curries. It makes me sick. This attitude is rife amongst our youths, and you just sit there in your confessional boots. Forgive and forget, they can do no wrong. To kill for their God makes them feel so strong. What really happens when you die? Do you go to heaven in the sky? There's the same amount of life after death as there was life before your birth. I don't believe, but just in case, I'll keep a Bible around the place. But we need someone good to follow. Who you ask, I'll tell you. Look to yourself, 'cause God is in there. No need to worry or despair. God is who you want Him to be. God is you, and God is me.
Now we've got rid of all the people who don't want to listen to music, we'll start talking again. So basically that was a poem I wrote in the 80s, and I set it to music, and I think we did have a couple of people saying the problem is that it was created without musicians. Enya Anderson, that is not true. The way that AI works is it goes out and it listens to every musician that ever was and draws from that. So basically AI is drawing from musicians. If nobody ever published music, AI wouldn't be able to create it. So at the moment AI doesn't have a creative bone in its body. It actually has influences from every musician in the world, and if you give it a style that you want to use, it'll go to all those musicians with that style, and it will learn from it, and it will create a version of that in that style, which is basically what musicians do. I don't think there is many musicians, I think there must be a few, that aren't influenced by other musicians. What do you think, Chris?
I think so too, yeah.
So basically the AI is influenced by the best musicians in the world. So it's not a problem that's created without musicians, it's created from the musicians. And I don't think the musicians are ever going to be put out of a job. I think everybody's going to be put out of a job. I think our job now is to say what's going to, in the next 2 years, if we get GAI and 90% of the work can be, it will be, but can be done by AI, then we need to start thinking how we want to create our society. Are we going to make sure that everybody's got enough and everybody's having a nice leisurely day and all we do is enjoy ourselves? And
I doubt that.
I doubt it. And somebody somewhere will take advantage of the whole thing and grab it all for themselves. But it's up to you to make sure that does not happen. Right, so we're going to finish it here, seeing as though we've lost... Oh, we got some people back. They must have heard that the music's finished. I'm not going to play any more music, I promise. But yeah, Suno, that's a good thing. Kling AI, which was the thing that I did with the for the little cartoony things. But Kling AI does real stuff too, so you can actually do a real thing. I did one today. I don't know whether I can actually play this. It's a coffee cup. I took a picture of a coffee cup. Library. Yeah, here it is. Let me just show you this. Hang on, I got to turn the sound on. HDMI, USB 2, there we go. So there's no sound on this, but what I did is I took a picture of, I'll show you. I took a picture of my coffee cup this morning, and then I took a picture of my view, and I gave Kling AI both of these pictures. I said, I want the coffee cup to fly off the table and out to sea, and this is what it created. What do you think? Now the thing I like is that it lifted off and it created the picture behind the coffee cup. So if you look down here, this is the original picture, and as it came up, the AI created what was underneath. Now if you notice the spoon handle on the left of the cup there, as it lifts off, it's coming with it, and then all of a sudden the spoon is left on the table and turns into a knife, like a wavy butter knife. Can you see that? But you see the bottom of the saucer, which AI has never seen, but it knows what a saucer looks like. That is amazing, isn't it? And that was one little prompt. One little prompt. And it cost me 10 cents to generate that. That was amazing, wasn't it? So AI's here whether you like it or not. If you sort of say, don't like it, humbug, then you'll just be a Luddite. And if you accept it and work towards the future where we have less work and make sure that people don't take advantage of you. So I think that's your job now. Your job as people our age is to make sure our children and our children's children have got a decent future.
I'll be late for something because I'm showing the clock.
It's showing the clock. Are we late? Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We got plenty of time. So yeah, so it's your job now to make sure that people are good to each other. And at the moment, that's not very good. I mean, I'm not going to say anything about the British politics, but I've been following British politics. I've been following Spanish politics, and as you know, the Spanish politics have taken a slightly different tack. I don't know if you've been watching it, but than other European countries with regard to Israel, for instance, and also. The corruption in the Spanish politics is at the front at the moment, so I don't know whether that's just trying to take the narrative away. But
it's like that all over the world.
I know. So all the socialists are getting hammered at the moment by the powers that be, and I seriously believe that you need to start thinking about what type of world you want to live in when you've got 90% unemployment. So think of unemployment as a good thing, because you don't need to do it anymore, but you need to be able to have a government or a self-governing thing that looks after everybody. So I think the mantra is, let's look after everyone and not let's exploit everyone, which is what we've been doing up until now. Anyway, end of the political broadcast. I don't want to lose too many people. I got more people now. I've got more people on. So 71 people still watching. Thank you for coming and staying till nearly the end. Can you still hear me, Mother? Yes, you can. So what I want to do now is finish it up. And, okay, finish now, Adam. Okay? See you next week. So we're going to turn that one off, bing, and go back to me, or us, so she's still there. So, and have a look at the last things. It could be used to write love songs to your significant other. They could do, yeah. Don't worry about it, Tina. It's whatever you're seeing on the thing at the moment is your. Just haven't bothered. What you are normally seeing is your title, and at the moment YouTube is showing your unique handle, and it has to be unique, so at whatever. So go and see. Okay, or at Tina Rigby is okay, and then if that's available, then you can have it. You just can't have any spaces in it. That's what it is. So I thought we were in spelling bee and get right to the top, but when I started to spell banana, I didn't know when to stop. Banana was a poem I read once. Scary in the wrong hands? Yep. Grounding music, thank you. Good how the cup found the sea. Amazing, isn't it, really? Great amusement from that, Tim. Very good. Nice one, Tim. Wow, you write that? I did. I wrote those songs in the 80s when I had an ounce of creativity in my little finger. What was the one we wrote together? A little bit of sugar. Little bit of sugar doesn't hurt anymore. I'm not.
Oh, that's just looking.
I'm not Joe. I'm not always drunk. So we could put that into Suno and it'd create a whole song about it. Daniel's off. See you, Daniel. Chiropodists, dentists, hairdressers, etc. Opticians may be replaced. In fact, anything that anybody can do. I mean, theoretically, you can replace a chiropodist with AI. But what you'd need to do is to get AI to build the engineering part. What's the word? Anything that can be done physically, which doesn't involve. I can't think of anything that it doesn't involve. But anything that can be done physically can be done robotically, right? It's just that you've got to decide whether it's worth investing the money to get it done robotically or whether just to pay somebody to do it. So that's the transition. If it's worth it to invest €1 million into creating a automated chiropodist, if somebody's willing to do that, then obviously chiropodists will disappear after a while. You see, like with drivers. So anybody who's driving a taxi or an Uber, or anybody who's driving a van, or anybody who drives for a living, they will be replaced by driverless cars eventually. But obviously you have to invest in driverless cars. And people like Uber, they're quite clever actually, because what they did, they monetized the platform for ordering, delivering and paying for the thing, but they made the driver become self-employed. Yeah? So they don't care whether the driver's there or not. To a guy called Yanis Varoufakis. He was famous because he was the finance minister of Greece that dared to stand up to the European Union and Germany in particular. And because his prime minister threw him under the bus, his stuff didn't come to fruition. But basically, Yanis Varoufakis, Techno-Feudalists, is a great book to read. If you can't read, you can get the audio book. I'm not saying if you can't read, but I mean Chris can't read. But you can get it as an audio book as well. So Techno-Feudalism by Yanis Varoufakis. That's basically something that's going to come. Well, it's actually here, but you've got to be careful of that. Find out what that's all about. In fact, anybody talking about anything that isn't to do with stopping the boats is a good read. Evening to Christina, nice to see you both. Dane, he's on. Hi, Dane. Chiropodist, we did that. Good night, Anne. Night, everybody. Thank you. About 53 people. Goodbye. Thanks. Brilliant, Tim. And Soraya de Hegina. Hi, Adam and Tim from Soraya. Oh, this is Adam's sister. Hi, Soraya.
Hey.
He's gone now, but we're still here, and we are going right now. So, thank you, Chris. Any last words from you? Anything you want to say, Chris?
Looking forward to my bed tonight.
Ah, am I in it?
That's your choice.
Whether I'm in it or not?
Yeah.
I'm going to turn this round because there is a great sunset going on. Oh, I've got to take the... Let me just take the power out. There you go. Because it's the power cable that's screwing it all up. Oh, God. There we go. Hang on. There we go. A beautiful, beautiful sunset there. Oh, look at that. Can you see that? And Christina on a beautiful evening